Hello, and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing a topic that's often avoided or misunderstood. What happens when women have intimate or dirty thoughts in their minds? This video isn't about shame or judgment. It's about understanding the natural processes of the human mind and body. Our thoughts, especially when it comes to intimacy and desire, are complex and a part of being human. So let's explore this subject thoughtfully and understand what happens when these thoughts occur and how women may react to them. If you've ever wondered what goes on behind closed doors of the mind, stay tuned for a respectful, insightful, and scientific look into the psychology of intimacy. Let's get started. Section 1. The Science of Sexual Thoughts. To understand what happens when women experience intimate thoughts, we need to look at the brain. The brain is the control center for all of our thoughts, including sexual or intimate thoughts. When women experience these thoughts, they often originate from areas of the brain responsible for emotions, memories, and pleasure, specifically the limbic system. The limbic system is responsible for triggering responses to emotions, desire, and pleasure, and it's highly active when thinking about intimacy. Neurotransmitters like dopamine and oxytocin play a key role in how these thoughts make a person feel. Dopamine, often referred to as the feel-good chemical, is released when someone thinks about something they find pleasurable or desirable. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, is involved when thinking about close emotional connections. What we're getting at here is that these thoughts are absolutely natural. They are not something to be ashamed of. They're part of the brain's normal functioning. Section 2. Common triggers of intimate thoughts. So, what triggers these intimate thoughts? Well, for women, and for everyone really, there are a few common things that can spark intimate or sexual thoughts. 1. Media and imagery, movies, books, or even an intimate moment in a romantic setting can spark desire. Romantic or intimate scenes might trigger thoughts of personal connection and affection. 2. Memories or fantasies. Past experiences, a previous intimate encounter, or even fantasies can evoke these kinds of thoughts. Sometimes the mind wanders, and this is a natural response to certain stimuli. 3. Physical touch. Being touched, whether it's a hand on the back or a hug, can trigger feelings of closeness and desire. 4. Hormonal changes. Hormones fluctuate throughout a woman's cycle, especially during ovulation or menopause, which can result in an increased focus on intimacy. 5. Mood and environment. A romantic atmosphere, such as a candlelit dinner or soft music, might make someone feel more open to intimate thoughts and connections. These triggers are all natural, and they show that intimacy is a combination of mind, body, and environment working together. Section 3. How women respond to intimate thoughts. When these intimate thoughts occur, women's responses can vary based on their personal experiences, comfort levels, and emotional states. Some common ways women might respond include: 1. Acknowledging the thought. Many women simply acknowledge the thought without any further action. It's like, okay, I'm having this thought, and they let it pass. 2. Reflection and connection. For others, these thoughts may prompt deeper reflection about desires, relationships, or even emotional needs. They may choose to communicate these thoughts with their partner in a healthy, constructive way. 3. Expressing through creative outlets. Some women channel these thoughts into creative endeavors, like writing, painting, or dancing. It's a way of expressing emotions and connecting with their inner selves. 4. Self-exploration and self-care. Women might explore their feelings of desire through self-care or self-intimacy practices. This is a healthy way of understanding and nurturing their own needs. 5. Seeking closer connection. These thoughts can also prompt a woman to want to strengthen her relationship or deepen the emotional connection with her partner. They may see intimacy as a way to reinforce the bond they share. Again, all of these responses are normal. Every person, regardless of gender or age, has unique ways of processing intimate thoughts. Section 4. The importance of communication and consent. One of the most important aspects of intimacy, whether it's a thought or a physical experience, is communication. Healthy communication between partners can lead to more fulfilling, satisfying, and comfortable experiences. It's important for women, and anyone really, to feel empowered to express what they want and need. This includes discussing fantasies, desires, and boundaries. In relationships, open communication fosters trust and mutual understanding. Also, let's not forget that consent is key. Every intimate experience, thoughts, or actions should always be based on mutual respect, understanding, and agreement. Section 5. Debunking common myths about women and intimacy. There are several myths that surround women and intimacy, and it's time we debunk them. Let's break down a few. Myth 1. Women aren't as sexual as men. Fact. This is a stereotype that simply isn't true. Women have desires, fantasies, and a need for intimacy just as much as men do. The way women express these desires may differ, but it doesn't mean they don't have them. Myth 2. If a woman has sexual thoughts, it means she's not proper or is shameful. Fact. Sexual thoughts are a natural part of human biology. Having these thoughts does not define someone's moral or personal worth. Everyone has them, and they are a normal part of our psychological makeup. Myth 3. Once women reach a certain age, they lose interest in intimacy. Fact. As women age, they might experience physical and emotional changes, but many women continue to have fulfilling and meaningful intimate connections, including those in their 50s, 60s, and beyond. By busting these myths, we create a more accepting and open understanding of intimacy for everyone. Section 6. The benefits of accepting intimate thoughts. Let's talk about why it's so important to accept and embrace these thoughts. When we accept our intimate thoughts without guilt or shame, we're giving ourselves the opportunity for personal growth. Benefits of accepting intimate thoughts include: 1. Improved self-awareness. Understanding our desires helps us connect better with ourselves and our partners. 2. Stronger relationships. Healthy, open communication fosters intimacy and builds stronger emotional bonds. 3. Reduced anxiety. When we stop suppressing our natural thoughts, we can experience less stress and more peace with ourselves. Conclusion. In conclusion, intimate thoughts are a natural, healthy part of being human. Women and everyone experience these thoughts differently, but they're nothing to be ashamed of. By embracing them and understanding the psychology behind them, we can live more connected, fulfilling lives. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. And remember, there's no shame in learning more about yourself and your needs. Stay curious, stay informed, and take care.